With the virtual extinction of the hard-hitting but very dangerous drop ball, quarry owners and operators still have a simple alternative to the unreliable and expensive-to-maintain hydraulic hammer. Universal Impact Technologies introduces the Impact Rockbreaker. The Impact Rockbreaker combines the hard-hitting power of yesterday's old-style drop ball, while at the same time is safe enough to meet the strict safety requirements that the quarries of today demand. Its operation is simple. With the striker pin placed squarely on the rock, a heavy steel weight is raised to the top of the mainframe and released, resulting in one pinpointed devastating blow to the material. The impact breaker is very productive in small and medium-sized rock, and this one large blow to the rock is more effective in large boulder applications as opposed to the peeling action and wasteful overbreaking that result while using conventional hammers. In short, more of your rock is going into the primary crusher rather than being wasted on the quarry floor. The Impact Rockbreaker has other advantages over other oversized braking methods. Check these features and compare. Low carrier shock. Conventional hammers must have a lot of down pressure placed on the rock to be effective. The weight and power of the carrier and boom are needed to stop the carrier from pushing away from the rock. There is no down pressure needed with the impact breaker, as the pin needs only to be placed squarely on the material. Large vibrations and impact loads are not transmitted through the carrier and to the operator. The impact breaker does not require high hydraulic volume, resulting in no damage to the hydraulic pumps. Long life and consistent performance. The impact breaker relies on gravity and distance of drop to generate its power. After years of service, the impact breaker will be hitting as hard as it did when it was placed on its first boulder. Low capital cost. The impact breaker's low hydraulic requirements and minimal shock loading make it the ideal breaker for carriers near the end of their useful service life. An older carrier does not need to be retired and can be converted to a valuable asset, assisting in the cleanup of your oversized material. Lower noise levels. Noise levels are commonly measured in total exposure over a given period of time. The impact breaker has a similar decibel level to that of a conventional hammer. However, it only hits 5% of the blows per hour, which drastically reduces the total exposure level over that given period of time. In addition, minimal fly materials allows for the impact hammer to work alongside the other quarry equipment, which does not interrupt normal production schedules. Carrier options. The impact breaker is versatile in that it can be mounted to most commercially available wheel loaders and excavators. It utilizes a simple one-way flow hydraulic system and typically only requires a fraction of the flow and pressure of a conventional hydraulic hammer. Because of the low frequency and high output of braking force, these carriers last longer because it takes fewer blows to break the rock, which reduces drastically the total amount of shock the loader or excavator absorbs over time. Reduced maintenance. The operating system of the impact breaker is very simple. Maintenance is easily accomplished without the need for specialized technicians, and the normal service and upkeep of the breaker can be performed by quarry personnel. The impact breaker has no front head bushing to grease, no accumulators to recharge, absolutely no expensive rebuilds. Its fewer, higher impact blows per minute saves on breaker point wear tremendously. And when that is coupled with the fact that the cost of the impact breaker point is 60% of a hydraulic hammer point in initial investment, the savings add up very quickly. The Universal Impact Rockbreaker is without a doubt the hardest hitting, most simple to maintain, and versatile secondary boulder breaker on the market today. Many of the most experienced and largest aggregate producers in this country, who count on the impact hammer day in and day out to reduce their oversize, will readily agree.